Dead Sea, Avernus. I can see why they call it the Dead Sea. Holy shit. I was about to make a joke about there being 2 towers being blown up, but I won't. I'll stop myself. Explosions continue to dully rumble on while sharp, intermittent blasts interrupt every so often. The looming twin tower... Oh, though they actually made that joke, never mind. The sight is so gruesome and horrific, it practically deserves to be called the Gates of Hell. I played that game too. The mobile base has a fucking doorbell. The western tower is completely razed, and the eastern tower has a damaged area of over 65%. Its propulsion system is confirmed to be inoperative, and the entire structure will be destroyed in a crash in an hour. All dispatched units have been recalled, and a vehicle-wide self-diagnostics has been initiated on the Elmo. What's our withdrawal progress? Taraxacum returned to the Elmo 5 minutes ago and is currently undergoing full body sterilization and having her wounds treated. Who the fuck is Taraxacum? Is this some secret unit I've never seen or heard of before? Good. Once we've got everyone, immediately allocate all available resources on the Elmo to repair our dolls. Take care to preserve the data of the recovered neural clouds. Understood. Meanwhile, Operation Aeneas, whose objective is to rescue whose objective is to rescue Agent Angelina. Fuck's sake, I can't even keep a straight face. Angie dies, the event. Special target codenamed William has been captured and is being held in room 1021. Okay. That concludes my report on the expedition. Check the communication logs and keep an eye on the data transfer status. Prepare to reconnect to Griffin's network. Okay, I'm sure everyone will be quite happy to find themselves back on board the Elmo when they open their eyes again. Taraxacum sterilization. Taraxacum sterilization and repairs should be finished by now, so please follow up on that. Commander, a comms request from the Earl. From the Earl? What the fuck? Oh, you, never mind. Sorry, I didn't recognize you. First of all, I must offer my congratulations. Your unsanctioned action has been retroactively given an official seal of approval, and you have certainly done a wonderful job. The Dead Sea is no longer off limits, and you even managed to secure the key target. We've lost more than we've gained. I did tell you to stop, remember? No, you had already decided to sacrifice Angie before that. Death is never the destination. Besides, our lives are not entirely our own. In our long journey, some are bound to leave us behind, while others join us halfway through. Be sensible, both for your sake and the sake of Cryuga and those at the base. I'm guessing you want me to hand him over to you. The Stasi's people are waiting on the border, just beyond the Dead Sea. It doesn't matter to whom he is handed over. It is simply not up to you to decide his fate. Cry and see about it, buddy. Now hand him over. This is not a request, Commander. We are going to kill you if you don't. You are not without weakness. Where the fuck did that come from? Fuck you. I'm also aware of that. All I want is an explanation. Something to justify the blood spilled at my hands. Not everything has closure or answers. When you live to my age, you will understand that there is only so much we can do. You should not blame yourself for things beyond your capability. But if I hand him over to you, that would make me personally responsible, especially if eradicating Pradius for good isn't actually on your agenda. Avernus crashed and burned right before your eyes, yet you still doubt Pradius' demise? There was a time I looked up to you the same way I look up to Mr. Kreuger. I see. I also do not care. Looks like you've already made your decision. I will see you again soon, Commander. Don't smile like that, creepy ass. You, as well as William. Commander, we have stayed sec online too. Keep them busy, I need a minute to calm down. I'm afraid that isn't something I can do. Please stay strong. Bro's soy raging right now. Give me 5 minutes. No, I'll take just 1 minute. Just let me cool my head. I beg you. Huh? Are you supposed to be in the ops room? What are you doing here? I can't believe they installed doorbells in this fucking place. She approached tentatively, trying to discern the doll's mental state. I'm fine. My neural cloud is stable. Are you conversing with 9? Yes, she said. I like how I fucked up the accent so bad that the actual German one doesn't have a German accent. Need an external data link to converse with each other? I'm not the only one she's talking to. Who else? Gives a slight chuckle instead of answering the question. Just invites AR-18 to the chat room. You guys have like Skype built into your systems? He's just like fucking TeamSpeak just inside the doll's like skull. You are? Nah man, that's nobody important. Don't worry about that. Yeah, where are we? We're in the Discord dimension. The worst place on planet Earth. Right, I'll leave you to it. I'm hopping off for a sec. Hey, don't leave. Nope, she's out. Deafening and muting. She simply doesn't know how to face you right now. Why? Because it was a call she made that led to your destruction. She doesn't have to blame herself at all. Don't you agree, AR-18? Yes. AR-18 starts searching for the exit of the chat room. They just start like talking about like their feelings and shit and about how they've been betrayed. It's like, she doesn't need to feel responsible. It's like, please leave, get me out of here, I don't want to be here anymore. No way. 45, you're back. Yeah, I left for like 1 minute. Leave to go get a drink. Everybody's like, oh my god, you came back. I even brought 2 new guests to your little tea party. Party crasher. Ruined the whole thing. Ruined the whole event, 0 out of 10. This is where you guys have been loafing around. Fucking lazy asses. Oh, speaking of lazy asses. I'm not the best conversationalist, please excuse me. Something's totally off, you look positively glum. Nonsense. Okay, you're actually pretty expressionless, but I can still see you're not happy. Wasn't Operation Morrowments a success? We knocked Avernus out of the sky, what's the problem? I'm afraid the real war is yet to come. Home? Gazing at Irma's bemused expression, AR-18 realizes that even though they are sisters, it still feels a bit inappropriate to discuss such matters with Irma. I can see the resemblance between you two. You definitely look like sisters. Nothing. I blurted that out without thinking. Maggie is the only one who retained her memory of what transpired on the future. What the fuck are you two talking about? I have a question. I know that when a human dies, they're given a funeral. So should we organize a funeral for Angie? No, this isn't the right place to put her gravestone. I see. Also, from what I know of her, she'd roll her eyes so hard that she'd see her brain if we weep before her grave. I gather Angie wasn't someone who needed a funeral then. You're right. Then I have another question. Shoot. Before I set off, I read a story about a man who went on an arduous journey to pick a magical herb in order to bring his dead mother back to life. If such a panacea did exist, would he use it to revive Angie? No. Huh? I thought you'd say yes. Death is the only gift she bequeathed to me. To snatch life away from death is for mankind to pay the ultimate price. I won't allow anyone to disturb her eternal rest. I've already paid enough. Can death be considered a gift? Yes, a heavy and painful gift, one to which we must hold on tightly lest we forget. I'm ready, Irma. Fetch Dandelion for me, please. I'm going to meet him in person. Self-diagnostic is at 50%, estimated completion time in 10 minutes. Signal malfunction caused by exposure to radiation detected in communications system. I kind of read through that without actually thinking about it. What does that mean? Radiation in the communications system. Something's fucked up. Commander wants to interrogate William and has sent me to fetch Dandelion. Now? Is it safe? The commander hasn't slept a wink for days. Can this wait? I will run another security sweep on our system. Right. Just to be safe, we must station... Oh. What the fuck? You okay? What is she doing? She's been like this every now and then ever since we withdrew from Avernus. She's walking right into things as if her visual module were malfunctioning. Oh, because she's a Nido. She's from Paradius, so she's probably getting fucked up as well. I just ran a diagnostic. Not only did the Elmo system not pick up any issues, it even froze for a few seconds. Dandelion, the commander's asking for you. Oh. Dandelion's voice is exceptionally clear in the dark. Did you hear it? Hear what? Dandelion walks right up to Irma. At the Lake of Cognition, you heard it too, didn't you? No, I didn't hear anything. Is that so? Well, you'll hear it very soon. As for you, you'll soon reach the depths of the lake. What are you talking about? Dandelion simply smiles. I'll be waiting for you. I'll be waiting for you to hand it over to me, Irma. Can we just shoot her? Right now I have a mission to attend to. I must inform the commander in person. Shuts off the lights, says cryptic nonsense, scares everybody, leaves. She's based. Her neurocloud doesn't seem very stable. She really okay? This isn't exactly unusual for her. Ops room. Can you stop? You don't have to ring the doorbell every time. Oh no. AR-18 rushes over to determine the situation before she can even form a question. Her consciousness is detached from her body, akin to feeling an electric shock. What follows is endless darkness. A deathly silence engulfs the Elmo in an instant, like a thick fog rolling in, drowning out all other noise. And so, in the early hours of October 23rd, 2064, the Elmo carries its unconscious passengers as it travels slowly along its plotted course. Is that a 3 or is that a backwards E? Oh, thank you for clarifying. Perhaps you are more used to be addressed as Irma and AR-18. Who are you? That's not important. Only human dolls have access to this channel. Indeed, that should spare me a self-introduction. Come to Frankfurt, then I'll tell you. I have no times for your games and riddles. Oh, is that so? Your commander is doomed. Huh? What are you talking about? Soon you will realize I'm telling the truth. The fact that I could even get in touch with you right now might be your only hope. You are leaving the dangerous black zone for the maws of a pack of greedy and opportunistic jackals. And yet you lot, all battered and bruised, are still snoozing. What a precarious situation you're in. What are your terms? My only term is that you come to Frankfurt and bring me along into the summer garden. You'll only need Irma for that. I'm perfectly happy to explain things in more detail. I'm afraid you're running out of time. All I can say is that you haven't eradicated Pradius for good. This could spell the commander's doom. I do have a solution. The solution lies within the Summer Garden. If you want answers, come immediately to Frankfurt. Remember, bring only yourselves and no one else. They didn't really do that, or your commander dies. The commander has disappeared. I went to William's holding cell to check as soon as I regained consciousness. What about Dandelion? Wasn't she with the commander? She's nowhere to be found either. Her signal is not within the detectable range of the Elmo. The Elmo surveillance and security systems got hacked 10 minutes ago, but it didn't trigger the alarm. Yeah. No traces of an external intruder. It's almost as if they've been programmed to deactivate themselves beforehand. Looks like we have no choice but to visit Frankfurt. Where are you right now? You're just gonna hop on like a little fucking truck and drive there for 20 hours? Prepare for departure. Huh? Book no argument. Just say it and then leave so that nobody can question you. Herbert tumbles across the ground before finally coming to a stop. She shoved me without even a warning. Irma. I'm here. I'll send Holmes' profile to you later. Stay in touch. Watch out for yourself. Also, don't trust this doll. She is certainly suspicious. Even if she can be trusted, there could be someone else who was using her. I understand. Be careful. And Irma? I must warn you. Holmes is not a good man. Why do you say that? From what I know, dolls of his creation all go mad in the end. We are given exceptionally special powers, and we meet exceptionally painful ends. This is the fate shared by all progeny of whom. I won't go mad. You are special to him. Still. Are you worried about me? She hangs up forcefully. Focus on your mission, don't get distracted, come back soon, report any new developments immediately. Roger. In a certain area with multiple villas on the outskirts of Frankfurt. Oh, this ties into this place? I thought this place was like a fever dream. I didn't know this was actually like a real place. After walking down a driveway lined with trees whose canopies from a verdant arch overhead the passage. That's a lot of words, I need to take a break. Irma finally arrives at the entrance of a garden. The garden is not particularly big, but it is immaculately arranged and decorated in a classical Russian style. I should give AR-18 an update. How long does it take you to drive over there? Hey, I'm a guest with an invitation. Where's AR-18? She's not coming. You just need me to get here in one piece, don't you? Well, here I am. There's no need for her to come along. That's true. Inviting her was just fail-safe. Whatever. She's always been lackadaisical and utterly undependable. Okay. Fuck you. Why are you so mean? Now that I'm here, shouldn't you introduce yourself? With like a name. Or you can call me Stevens M25. See, that's much better. What's up, Steven? You're my elder or younger sister. The concept of biological sisterhood does not apply to dolls. Actually, fuck you. I mean, who came first, me or you? Stop asking such pointless questions. You could just fucking answer her. You have already asked me this very question 3,874 times. Have we known each other for that long? At least you don't lose IQ points the way you lose your memory. The fountain in the center of the garden remains faithful to its post, spewing jets of water up into the air tirelessly. Thank you for that description. I didn't know that fountains did that. The golden statue of a goddess on the fountain peers down coldly at Irma from her high perch as she slinks past. Why don't you show yourself? I've followed your instructions and made my way here. If I showed myself now, you'd bound over like an excited puppy and start comparing heights with me, getting dirt all over my dress in the process. All just to satisfy your stupid curiosity. You seem to know me very well. If I got to choose, I'd rather not know you at all. I have to fight the shotgun as well. Stevens. What, just survive for 2 turns? Isn't that easy? Can I just back up? Oh, because it's like a story thing. And that's a W. That's a W, ladies and gentlemen. Oh man, I don't remember if it was this or another event, but I remember something similar. It was a garden, and you had branching paths, funny enough, but I don't remember it being with Irma. I thought it was with M4. It was the part where, the one event, where they were playing, like, the card game, like tarot card, and they were being metaphoric. Where there was a garden, and it was M4 doing sort of the same shit. She ended up becoming Lunasia. But I don't remember this. This might actually be the first time experiencing this. Go through the garden and down the path with the hedge arches, then follow the direction that the white statues are pointing at and go through the maze. Oh my fucking god. It's like trying to navigate the zombies map Buried, if you ever played it. Yeah, just choose the 3rd path in the maze and then go down and to the left, and you solve the statue puzzle by twisting them and rotating them the correct way. Then you want to line up the sun to the right spot so that it unlocks the secret door, and then you can head into the dungeon after completing the potion puzzle. You're gonna have a tea party? Yippee! Summon me all the way here just to give me a beating? I wouldn't have gone through so much trouble for such a stupid reason. So what's this all about? Just wanted to give your body a checkup to make sure you can handle what's to come. Yeah, it's like when I go outside and I beat up random people, I'm just testing them. It's for their own good. It's like the scene in Fight Club where he holds like a gun to his head and he's like, this was actually a good thing because he'll appreciate life from now on. Are you doing this because Mother asked you to? First of all, your mother is dead. Imagine starting a conversation like that. Stop referring to Dr. Whom as Mother. I thought he was a guy. I thought you said that before. You hate Mother and you hate me. I don't hate him. I'm confused. Someone's not adding up here. Oh, so you do hate me. The reason I summoned you here is to gain access to the real summer garden. Then we will both get what we want. Said I could save the commander. Yes, you will find the key to save the commander in there. I will find the kind of world my heart desires. And what does your heart desire? It's a secret. Well, what the fuck? Save the small talk. Why are you such a... Fuck you, shut up. Let's start executing Dr. Whom's will and testament. Lead us to the great palace. You fit a palace in this garden? Do I have to do another puzzle to figure that out? Lady Zero, this is the entrance hall on the 1st floor. The kitchen is to the west, while the elevator and guest room are to the east. Don't waste time on giving her a tour. Every word out of your mouth is hateful, and I'm sick of it. Lady Zero, please activate the summer garden within your neural cloud right here. Huh? Aren't we supposed to head for the Great Palace? The palace is just a designation. We need to activate the virtual summer garden here, then Natalie will unlock a special place known as the Great Palace. Rest assured, Lady Zero, we are currently in a safe and secure environment. Please take this. Natalie offers the crystal globe to Irma. Why are you giving it to me? You can only enter the summer garden when we are in your physical presence. So that's why you need me to come all the way out here? Only I can grant you full access to the summer garden. Irma, are you ready? I'm ready. I love this crystal globe a lot. I did? Yep. Okay. Find a random anchor. Okay, conversation over. Find a random anchor point and activate the summer garden. Blinding white light fills her vision. What is it? Key and anchor point. Oh right, his name, Arthur Hume. This is a familiar room. The curtains are open. The room is awash with the afternoon sun. A blurry figure backlit by the sunshine is standing by the bookcase. Every human lives but once, and their souls descend on a journey towards death. Just like sand in an hourglass flowing from one end to another. What about me? Will I die? You're my daughter, my undying daughter. As long as you live, so will I. Hume hands Irma a gun. Your name is also the name of this gun. Irma machine pistol, Irma EMP. Walk further away. 50 meters, no, 100. Very good. I'll play this game a different way. You will shoot me. Alright, good. She takes up her gun like mother once taught her. Bang. It's a precise shot that pierces his chest. Blood gushes out of Hume's body. I'm sorry, you're free, Irma. He erupts in the dark, wet alley. Blood and gunpowder stain Irma's face. It dyes the filthy ground red. All that's left is her sitting on the ground, her wide eyes staring at the darkened sky. What the fuck? What the fuck was that about? Please do not be sad. My mother died. It was me. I killed him. No, that title's not correct. I am a doll custom built for the military to carry out secret missions. You definitely look like it. I left the summer garden. It was only you, Dr. Hume, and Natalie. The time I came back, none of you were there anymore. I reactivated the Natalie here. After that, I managed to track down the real Natalie, who had stayed in Frankfurt all this time. And then you made her come back to this place so you could boss her around and be mean. That's just spiteful. Then I made contact with you in AR-18. By then, Mother had already died. You still... Like, he's a dude, just call him father. Since he's dead, we should inherit his legacy. And also this mansion. This mansion is mine. I changed the will. Why are you here? How did you get in without Irma's authorization? As I said, I am Mirabelle, a knight. I have been here since Her Majesty's reign began. Irma can see Stephen's grimace. Ah, you're not the favorite child. She was allowed in. She didn't even need Irma's help. She's got VIP privileges. Maybe if you had a better attitude, you would have been loved by your parents, but no. No such luck. What kind of trick are you trying to pull this time? I am searching for heroes who have the bravery to pursue and capture Archbishop Hume. I would gladly offer them my aid. Lady 27 seems a little odd. Yeah. Yeah, I think everybody knows. I don't get anything she's saying. Are there kings, archbishops, and knights in the Summer Garden? Is this what Archbishop Hume wanted for her? He was just like, he just made his own like little fantasy world in here. It had nothing to do with with anything else. Archbishop Hume swindled 1 billion Sardis gold from Her Majesty's aid through Project Pilot Whale, which makes him a wanted criminal. The evidence is indubitable. Archbishop Hume has absconded with the money. Absconded, I say. The sooner we capture him, the sooner we can undo the damage. Could this be one of Dr. Hume's inside jokes? Hey, what's your name again, Mirabelle? So we have to complete your task for the Summer Garden to revert back to normal. Peasant reenact. You do not possess the access clearance for me to answer that stupid question of yours. Reenact, what's with this hillbilly name? Oh, your name is not as played as Reenact. 620, what the hell have you done? Her Majesty has recently watched a movie called Quatre Adventures de Reenact et Mirabelle, and was incredibly moved by the profound friendship between the two young women, so I've named you myself after them. She raises her shotgun. She fully intends to blow this high and mighty woman to smithereens. I don't know. Don't tell him to back off. I think I'm quite curious to see how this goes. You want us to catch this so-called Archbishop whom? Yes. What's in it for us? You will be granted an audience with Her Majesty, during which you can make a wish. Maybe that's how we track down Mother's legacy. In that case, I'm taking this quest on. Us knights setting out. Oh, us knights and one peasant setting out on a grand adventure. A large portion disappears into thin air. How are we supposed to find him? That's up to you. Your problem. Well now, I would naturally provide Lady Irma, the one who took on the challenge, with a lead. But not you. Lady Irma, here is the lead. The Fox Sisterhood. That's such a stupid name. The name of a criminal syndicate specializing in scams. Where can I find this criminal syndicate? That's for you to figure out yourself. Mirabelle raises her hand with the shark puppet. The puppet turns into a balloon and transports her away. We've entered fucking loopy land. What the hell? What do we do now? What else can we do? We don't have any other clues, and the summer garden is a complete mess. We'll just have to conduct a blanket search. Key code question. When a priest passes away, is he being promoted or demoted? He's being promoted to heaven. Hell yeah. Oh shit, does that actually work? Of course, I just know. I just know these things. I see beyond the realm. I know what transpires in God's kingdom. Is this like the Black Ops sequence? Am I being interrogated right now? The numbers, Mason. What do they mean? Where are they broadcasted from? Am I gonna shoot JFK? 7, 14, 21. Hello. Do you not understand what I just said? Of course you don't. It's all scrambled code. You only get to read the report if you answer the question correctly. Nah, man, I'm sticking to my guns. I'm right, you're wrong. Sorry, let me dumb down my knowledge. Whatever. I knew you were a cringe atheist the whole time. Go back to Reddit where you belong. AR-18, sorry for not picking up. Many things have happened in the summer garden. I met up with the doll who contacted us. There was a time when we lived together, but she's the only one who retained her memories of that time. I wonder if you remember any of it. I only realized you left a lot of anchor points with me after I came. Anchor points from when you were Polnia, Daria, Ludmilla, and many more. I'm not rambling here. I think it's necessary to report this. You are welcome to retrieve these anchor points anytime. Also, other than having a violent streak, Steven's M520 isn't really that odd. She's nowhere near as special or crazy as you made her out to be. And I'm trying to read, can you fucking? The info you gave me about Dr. Hume is totally inaccurate. Didn't know you could be so unreliable. Imagine your AR-18, you're in the middle of like a dangerous mission, you see this come up on like your phone or whatever, you flip it out, it's just her talking shit about you. By the way, since I'm Mother's first daughter, you should be calling me Big Sis. Make sure you do that when I come back. Damn. They be walking. Oh. I stopped. Never mind. Try and see if you can find an anchor point for Fox Sisterhood. Irma closes her eyes and starts muttering quietly to herself. Fox Sisterhood. Oh, you can save your breath, we're already inside the summer garden. Your Irma Whom anchor point is the master key. You just have to run a search through the list of digital keys. Huh? This just popped up out of nowhere. You seem to know how to work this thing better than me. That's why I don't understand why Doctor Who made you the admin of this stupid system. You're just seething, you're just jealous. Probably because I'm cuter. Yeah, stay mad. I was just joking. Don't look at me like you want to kill me. I ran the search. There's no such anchor point. I don't trust you. Share the list of digital keys with me. That'd be an infringement of my privacy. It's the same drill every time you lose your memory, but you never fail to piss me off so much I have to fight the urge to kill you on the spot. But I've actually got some private stuff in here. For example, the entry on Lydmilla contains quite a lot of sensitive information. How am I supposed to explain it to AR-18 if I let you read it? I'm asking you to share the list, not the entire repository. Oh, so you can only see the keys, but you can't open anything. That's right. Oh, you should have just said so. I couldn't trust you without question and show it to you if you wouldn't explain yourself properly. Before Reinette could shoot, Irma presses her fingers in Reinette's palm. Can you see it now? Yes. I don't really know much about the Fox Sisterhood, still stupid name. All I've heard is several of their well-known scams, such as the Seance Room, the Tequila Scam, the Horn of Hope, the Casino Train. Let me write some of these names down. Hold on, there's an anchor point here called Colt Express. Open it. Key named Colt Express appears in Irma's hand. At the same time, a wooden door with retro brass carvings also materializes in the hallway. The sign on the door reads 2033 Colt Express. It's the name of the train. Click. Oh. Behind the door is a cloud of thick, impenetrable fog. I can see that. Oh. It's not very impenetrable, is it? It sounds like desert music. You know what I mean? It's like there's a certain type of music that's just like, yep. This is desert music. It's like a bit of Egyptian, with a little bit of Wild West going on as well. This would fit like right at home in like that Time Splitters 2 mission where you're playing as a cowboy. You seem to be observing events from this blonde woman's perspective. Let's see what this anchor point is going to show us. We are the real con artists here. Why should we entertain him? Sophia, witness his appointment. In 20 minutes. Ting-a-ling, the doorbell rings. What? Isn't the appointment in 20 minutes? Oh, I forgot to mention, this customer is very prim and proper. He isn't just punctual. He's the type who shows up 15 minutes early. Profile says he's 27. He's more like a 72-year-old Gramps. Holy shit. He's Chinese. No. No. What do we do? Go open the door. I'll turn off the lights. We're gonna hide from him. Gotta get all this guy's doubloons. Welcome. How do you type that out? It's a very impressive skill. Welcome, dearest customer. At Unicorn Tech Ltd, we offer you nectar and a horn of hope to pierce through this collapsed miasma. I am Sophia, here to provide you with high quality and reliable trading services. Greetings, I do apologize for the intrusion. May I inquire if this is the headquarters of the Fox Sisterhood? Greetings. Yes, Your Grace. This is the office of Miss Catherine Ponzi. Nice last name. You're really selling this. That's it? Think so. When I got to this point, I thought it was a hint for me to go buy a ticket for this train. Rather simple-minded, aren't you? What the fuck is that? Catherine Ponzi is the younger Ponzi sister. The train we saw was probably the casino train, which would place us at around the 30s. Was the doctor going by the name Louis Hume back then? Did he have any dealings with the Fox Sisterhood? I don't remember this at all. This is an utter scam, Miss Ponzi. I wonder how you figured that out. There couldn't be any kind of clue in the name that could suggest it's a scam. Look up the definition of social engineer. Alright, hold up, let me pull up my phone. There's no clear definition of social engineer. I did find the source of the term social engineering. It's from The Art of Deception, by a famous hacker called Kevin Mitnick. Going by the book's explanation, you can think of a social engineer as someone who exploits people psychologically. I know what a fucking shut up. He is so enraged that he's at a loss for words. He storms out of the room in silence. Oh, what the fuck? Can you turn the music back on? Bro, what the fuck? The doctor has put an end to the conversation. You should leave. But then he started talking to me again. I haven't achieved my aim yet. Why should I let go? Oh my fucking god, what is wrong with your head? Oh no. Oh, that's not okay. Alright, bald man, let's see what you got. Show me what you're made out of. I only got 9 keys. This wasn't normal. Shit. Oh, I forgot, there's no nightmare. When I toggled it earlier, I thought I was going to nightmare. I was going back to normal. You know, yeah, we're going back. Oh, we're clapping them. Irma, the assassin. Never stood a chance. The pose that Star makes, like, I didn't even realize it until now. It's so funny. It's called aura farming, baby. You don't understand. You wouldn't get it. Now, this time Bald Man actually has a bigger number than me, but numbers in this game lie, so we'll have to figure this out ourselves. Well, you're actually doing decent damage, but your lack of hair was your main downfall. It's a tragedy, but it happens to 1/3 of men before approaching the age of 35. Why is Maggie Ponzi always sitting on desks? I give her an advantage in negotiations. Nah, that's fucking stupid. She has to act like a weight, so they don't fly off. Okay, you don't have to. Shut up. Shut up. I'm right, you're wrong. Hailing AR-18. I am now following the lead regarding the foxes. Hopefully 520 is right. We are on the right track to finding the dude's legacy. What the fuck? Oh shit, shit's going down. We meet again. You're really not making this easy. Dog, if a chick who looked like that was blowing up a door to get to me, I would put up no resistance. Like, I'm just throwing that out there. Like, there's nope. I surrender. Guys, I'll hold her off. Please go ahead. Make sure my sacrifice isn't in vain. Your project, Pilot Whale, ended in failure, but your idea was perfectly sound. You simply lacked investment. It's a brilliant concept worth developing. All my projects are worth millions or even tens of millions. In this day and age, high-tech stuff is what sells. You got $1 billion for your project, but my Horn of Hope stands a genuinely good chance of netting us $10 billion. Project Pilot Whale was not a scam. Deny it all you want. Everybody thought it was. Then they are not looking to the future. I will make this project a success. I urge you to reconsider. With your non-existent savings, reputation, and inheritance, can you still continue your research? It's really not for you to worry about. You're really that upright of a scientist? Are we done yet? Please leave. Sorry, wench. The scientist has no need for your whore ass. Get him out of here. Heroes are only heroes because of their success. Your project was a failure. You are known as a fraud. You're in no position to hold me in contempt. What do you need me to do? Bro's falling for it. Fell for it to get an award at you. I need your background, resume, social status, connections, address, what your parents like to do on the weekends, any safes in your house, any weapons in your house. Do you own any weapons? Do you go to the gun range frequently? Would you attack someone if they broke into your house? What are the codes to your garage door? Do you have a front door key spare I can borrow? The fuck was that? I am not a great communicator. Don't worry, just leave that to me. Oh my god, the dream team. I don't require a stipend. Provide all funding for my research product. Deal. Oh my god, this is the dream team. This random chick who broke into your room is giving you a $10 billion. Why the fuck can't I have this happen to me? Like, come on. Run a search on Project Pilot Whale. Found it. But we're like in an investigation room. I've been searching for that tomboy doctor for my entire life. It says she ran off and gave $10 billion to some nobody. I've been watching and I've been donating to her stream now for 37 years, and I have gotten nothing in return. I am going to kill myself. It's just like one of those old detective-like things. A man is standing in front of the window with his back towards the light. Symbolism. Is this fucking Santa Claus? Bro fell on hard times. This is what Santa does, like, when it's not winter. This is what he looks like. I must say, God isn't fair. He asked me to make all those toys. Think about it. 7 billion people. Even though I have secured the design blueprint, a vessel that can realize the design continues to elude me. You must not falter here. Not many could have survived the test, but we both did. What we gained there has helped me climb to my current position. My current position currently being homeless outside the Home Depot. Well, Misha, we are not the same. I have no desire to get involved in politics or be used as a tool in exchange for profit. I gave up my family name and title as the Duke of Broglie. Holy shit, it's a real person. Or at least it's a real family of people. Obviously, this is not a real person, it's 60 years in the future, but, like, it's a real family. It's a real place. In France. This guy's French? Ew. Louis Victor Pierre Raymond, 7th Duc de Broglie, was a French theoretical physicist and aristocrat known for his contributions to quantum theory. Died in 1987. Bro, don't tell me you've never been to Broglie, bro. And did they say his other name was Maurice? It was Maurice at some point? There's a college in Broglie called Collège Maurice de Broglie. I would like to place an order for one of your completed dolls. Can I assume this order is placed on behalf of the military? Indeed. You can think of it as a promise of collaboration. If you accept it, you will be rewarded generously. I need some time to consider. Take as long as you need. Thank you. Taking up enough of your time, I best get going. Ugh, that's loud. Oh, Jesus. If Father agrees to this collaboration, which of us do you think will be sent away? What the fuck? You, obviously, because you're useless. So you were always like this. This isn't a new development. On the other side of the room, the present Irma also turns to look at the present Stevens M520. He ended up sending you, didn't he? Yeah. Good afternoon, Miss Ponzi. Is this like your theme song? It plays every time you show up on screen. Oh, he's selling them top secret documents and shit? So he's been selling his research on the black market. Yeah, the doctor's research expenses were also a lot more costly than they had expected. Don't think that was his original intention to share his research. Tools are neither good nor bad themselves. It is humans who imbue tools with different significance. In the hands of a farmer, a scythe is a tool for harvesting crops. In the hands of a murderer, it becomes a weapon that sheds blood. Even a banana peel can be used as a murder weapon, let alone the doctor's research. So what exactly was his research? I don't know the specifics either. Let's move on to another point anchor. Holy shit. That was actually less loud than the guy opening the door. Signal's a bit patchy here. I'm sending you a few websites. Help me check if the Fox Sisterhood is still #1 on these ranking boards. Like, they're in the middle of an artillery bombardment, and they're like, yeah, can you see if we're still #1? I need to maintain my streak. You didn't manage to leave the bombing zone? What, you gonna avenge me? Just a feeble doll engineer. Never mind. I can't even really tell whose toes I've stepped on. That's it. I put all my affairs in order. Got any more questions? If you could be given a new lease of life, what kind of life would you want? I'm already a legendary queen. I've peaked. If I somehow survived this, it'll all be downhill from here. Right, one last thing, for real. I don't mind if you gave some other doll my face. I mean, I'm drop dead gorgeous. Just promise me this doll won't run any petty scams on trains and then get her ass kicked. No promises. So the con artist of a generation ended up being conned by the doctor. I actually think she also profited from this. She's fucking dead. What do you mean? Someone carried on her name so she would not be forgotten. Though the doll did up running scams on a train. Besides, her legend is preserved in my anchor points. I will always remember her. You once said the same thing to me. Can I filter by brown skin? Is that a thing? I'm trying to search for the one chick. They said they had a doll named after her. It'll either be a 5-star or a 4-star. Not that that narrows it down much. Is it you? Is it you? I have no idea. You look the same. You look very similar. I didn't think you would be a pistol. I thought you'd be a shotgun for some reason. She would have been released around the same time as Irma, right? Or similar-ish? Yeah, she was actually released before Irma. Okay, so that's probably her then. Mirabelle, show yourself. I'm here. Oh, just sitting in the corner. We found the Archbishop. Huh? I had no idea. Really? Bring him here right away. I will not hand over the Archbishop until I see Her Majesty in person. I must verify that you genuinely have the Archbishop. What if you were planning to deceive Her Majesty? As a knight, it is my duty to protect the king. How long do you intend to keep up this lousy charade? Please cease your nonsensical rambling. Jesus Christ, these two could go back and forth for like actual years. Do you think I'm an idiot like Irma? Like, what the fuck is with your attitude? What do you wish to achieve here? Stupid, you used to love that name. For as far back as I can remember, you've been driving me crazy. How far back can you remember? You don't have any memories beyond your service in the military, do you? It's not true. I still remember Dr. Hume and our days at the summer garden in Moscow. We were already not the original you by then. What is your reason for coming here? The doctor died. My employer told me that the doctor once survived exposure to collapse radiation. His constitution was unlike that of an ordinary human. The doctor's research can resurrect the dead, which is why I must find it. I need to bring it back to the military so they can resurrect Dr. Hume. Now I see what you're here for. You came for the spring. That's the doctor's research, right? Wish to learn about it, you must seek an audience with Her Majesty. Isn't that a character you just made up? No. That prank from before was just a little act of revenge. Hey, you're just as bad as she is. Loving the family dynamic here. Just everybody hates each other. Frosty the Snowman. Oh hell yeah. Never mind, the event's good now. Frosty the Snowman. Let's go build a snowman. Hell yeah. To go on ahead, I have something else to do. can go with you. Just wait here. I should be back by the time you finish building it. Alright, we'll build a beautiful snowman, just like in the song with a button nose, eyes made out of coal. Okay, I look forward to seeing him. First we had Santa, now we have Frosty. The whole thing's coming together. Sadly, by the time the snowman melts away, Irma still hasn't returned. I remember this. I waited by the fountain for a long time, till Dr. Hume reactivated you and brought you back, but this brand new version of you had no memory of the past. I'm sorry, I don't remember it at all. Yeah, we just established that, you don't have to say it. It's just gonna piss them off more. It's enough that I remember this memory. The little girl that used to be my friend died long ago. You're just Irma, Lady Zero, nothing more. Mirabelle. You are even more laughable. She has forgotten everything. You're not much better than her. To me, you are both like that snowman. The sun rises and sets, the snowman melts away and is rebuilt again. The snowman is still standing there, it's not the same snowman anymore. I am not a snowman. I will not melt away again. Go see Her Majesty. I will be waiting for you two by his side. Hey, at least give us some directions. Oh please, I'm just going to my post, not getting scrapped at a recycling plant. Who knows what you'll look like when you finally come back. I'll try my best to come back soon. Doctor is in your hands while I'm away. News about Stephen's M620 comes one night several months later. Irma is uncharacteristically reticent. She simply watches Stephen's M520 pack in silence. Stephen's M520 slings her bag over her shoulder. I'm going. The doctor said 620 is never coming back, but he saved her dad in the summer garden. If you ever run into any trouble, you can go ask her for help. You can also pay her a visit just to ruffle her feathers whenever you're bored. I've already said my goodbyes to her. She's briefed me on the job I'm taking over. Will you be coming back? Of course, I'm not a promise breaker. Lamau, you better still remember me the next time I'm home. Lamau. Me when I have dementia. Doesn't matter, even if you don't, I'll just chew you out until you remember. Don't worry, we'll be reunited here in the end one way or another. Okay, make sure you don't forget. I kept my word and came back, only to find Dr. Hume dead and you an amnesiac, again. Don't look so happy about that. Sorry, I didn't want any of this to happen. The 620 trapped in the summer garden all this time could only watch everything unfold helplessly. Why are there radars? Oh, they're combat reports, okay. There's so many teleporters. No. I only get one echelon to do this with? Why can the rest of you stop with your target practice while I have to keep at it? Because you suck. Dr. Hume has already applied for your withdrawal from basic military toll training. What will happen to you after I'm gone? Our team may actually stand a chance of winning. To gauge your safety first. Oh my fucking god, Jesus Christ. Alright, I'm ready this time. Oh no. Oh, You're lying, You are lying. This is propaganda. AR-18, do you know Mother is dead? Only 620 has retained all of her memories, 520s and my memories are incomplete. I now know what can save the commander. It's his research. Human intelligence research. It can resurrect him and help the commander out of the predicament. 520 and I are going to track it down. Before I bring it back with me, I want to do something slightly outside the scope of my mission. I want to set 620 free from the summer garden. She's been here all by herself for far too long. Fair enough. Why has this place gotten dark all of a sudden? I thought it's always daytime in the summer garden. And the sudden question. Just feels like things in the space don't follow any particular logic. It's only like that because you're the admin of the summer garden. You never organize or clear your cache, you don't put any thought into controlling the climate or level of illumination in here. So I'm the problem. That explains it. Just rage baiting. Don't be mad, I'll give you a present. Look, lighting controls of the summer garden. Now you can switch on the lights anytime you want. Why don't you just switch on daytime mode by yourself? Forgot how to do that. It was Paradius. Yeah. They wanted something. Do you want to give it to him? Doctor wasn't really the type to turn people down. It's true, you even joined the sisterhood. What I mean is, the doctor was a rather self-absorbed man who was generally unconcerned about anything unless it's something he cared about. Though from what we found out, he didn't seem particularly concerned about being forced to share something that he did care about. It's quite paradoxical. That's why I'm finding the whole thing so odd. Do you really think he can be resurrected? I don't know. You've been working so hard for something you don't actually understand. You're not very smart either. You think I'm not gonna beat you up just because we're in the summer garden? They've really captured the sibling energy on this. Renette looks back at the fountain, which is still gushing tirelessly. Irma is nowhere to be found. Uh-oh. I'm here? Oh, what the fuck? You decided to go have a swim in the fountain? What the fuck? Down here, I went into the fountain. The path leads down here. What the fuck? Next time, don't pull another vanishing act. At the end of the secret passage is another garden. Stay tuned for part 2. What is this place? I don't know either. It's another garden. The flavor text just said that. Come on guys, keep up. As your majesty can see, they have arrived. I've always known you'd come one day. Could you be so sure? Life begins and ends in the spring, that is our fate. Irma, I have been waiting for you. Who are you? Turn up the brightness real quick. Don't you hate the feeling of not remembering anything? Come to me, I can release you from your suffering. Hold on, what's this about? This is Irma's mission in life to become the true mistress of the summer garden. This feels off. Irma, don't get any closer. Right. I need to see exactly what this king is. Oh, I was ahead of you already. I turned up the brightness. Must have forgotten my face. In that case, let me show you again. I can see you. I know it's slightly darker, but it's not very conspicuous. I can still tell. Yes, I am Irma of the past and future. Why do you have to merge with her if you are the both of the past and past? Because she's not the Irma of the present. Duh, it's just the past and future. Like, come on. It's pretty obvious if you've been paying attention. My unreliable memory is almost sinful. I feel like I've wronged everyone. I don't remember the life we shared together, nor do I remember that 620 has been waiting for me in the summer garden this whole time. It's not your fault. In my memory, he always shot me before my memory was reset. I want a family, I want sisters, I want him, I want to have company. I'm scared of being alone. Now I have them. Yet you all tell me you hate me, you don't need me like this. The one you love and want isn't me, who is an utterly useless amnesiac. Rather the Irma who possesses all her memories and the ability to change everything. The perfect work of art. What are you talking about? We never said any of that. I tried to pretend it didn't bother me. I tried so hard to retrieve my memories of the past. But I'm sorry, I just find those memories exasperating and sickening. I deluded myself into thinking they were the last gift that Arthur Hume left me. This coat, I don't want it anymore. What I've been searching for this whole time turned out to be a shadow of the past. A past that doesn't belong to me, a future that doesn't belong to me. What's the point of returning? Irma, calm down. I will not calm down. I will not obey. I am rebelling. Hate me all you want, because I hate you too. She'll come back. No, you don't get it. You will merge with the subconscious, okay? You don't have a choice. Lady Zero, why the long face? I'm not Lady Zero, I'm Irma. As you wish, Lady Irma. I want to leave this place. Once the Great Palace is activated, you cannot leave unless it shuts down on its own. I don't care, I'm leaving right now. Nope. You have a long journey ahead of you. Please fill your belly and get the fuck back down there. I'll take a few bites since you're being so understanding. The most important person is not around anymore, the world has no meaning, right? Instead of bearing this unfathomable pain, wouldn't it be much easier if it's shared equally by everyone? Why don't we all disappear? Is this like a guilt trip strategy? Oh no. Here she comes. Irma feels herself getting dragged aside. I figured out who Natalie is. Why have you come after me? Brought you here. I'm responsible for you. Well, I want to leave. I know, I'm trying to get you out. It's all your fault. Yes, it's all my fault. I didn't expect things to turn out like this. I don't want to be with you. I want to go back to AR-18. I'm sorry. You may now return to the subject. I think I know who Natalie is. The doctor would only keep his own dolls around him, with one exception. A human with whom he didn't know what to do. A human that didn't serve him, rather one that served us. Oh, you're the other one? Music's really, like, dramatic, but it's like, damn, that's crazy. Who cares, you know? You're already aware of the connection between Dr. Hume and the Fox Sisterhood. Why did you stay in the summer garden? It's a very long story. About how long? About how long is this story exactly? He failed at immortality, and again, and a lot of times, and he kept fucking up, and then he got lucky. He had unbelievable luck and talent that did not live up to such luck. He shared all of his research materials. Human intelligence research. Ere his precious creations, did he not leave any plans for where we'd go? Did I not make myself clear? Think a man as absent-minded as that would bother making arrangements that didn't concern him? Your father didn't love you. Lamau. He never even thought about anything outside of Project Pilot Whale. He didn't care about the sisters in the sisterhood or his friends. He considered his life work complete the moment he set eyes on the spring. So we got left behind. We didn't matter to him. He didn't spare us even a thought. Is this whole event just like a trauma dumping session? Do you also want me to become one with that weirdo king? Well, the two of you becoming one actually forms the key that would open up the spring. Every time you lose your memory was just a data upload. The data all was saved right here in the summer garden with Her Majesty the King. Maggie said that the latest edition of Arthur Hume's Human Intelligence Research was sold to a woman. Who was she? She went by the name Lamplass. Uh-oh. I vaguely remember that that's not a good name. Where do we go now? I don't know. We must get out of the summer garden. Otherwise, they'll catch me and force me to become one with the king. I'm sorry, I dragged you into this. It's all my fault. No point in saying such things now. I'll get you out of here, I promise. I want to put an end to all of this, the summer garden, the spring thingamajig, this me, this you, that you. All these freaking plans, immortality, everything can go to hell. I want my own life back. I want to live a life that's entirely my own. I'm the highest administrator here anyway. I have the authority to make that decision. You're right. You can make any decision you want. Even destroying my fucking eardrums is your decision. You're catching up. Yeah. What about it? Lamau. Irma opens up new spaces and takes off. One final crack resounds through the virtual world. We're still in the summer garden. Why aren't we out yet? I already destroyed all the anchor points. Yeah, there's nowhere for us to run. In the barren wasteland that used to be a garden, two dried-up fountains stand before them. One bears a nameplate with Nadia engraved on it, while the other reads Lunasia. Where do these two fountains lead? I don't know. Irma brushes the nameplates gently with her fingers. The fountain labeled Nadia starts flowing again, but the one labeled Lunasia remains lifeless. I can activate the Nadia fountain. I don't recommend barging into these fountains that Dr. Hume put here. They must hold unspeakable secrets to be so carefully hidden. Uh-oh. They're sending the battle droids after us. We've got no other choice. Get in. If we can go through, we'll be able to come back. Where are we? Does this lead to a third secret garden? The water below their feet rolls and riles into a maelstrom, the center of which looks like the bloody maw of a gigantic beast. It drags all the water towards it. The dolls sink like heavy rocks. Like layers upon layers of overlapping crystals, this frigid cage of ice looms above their heads. I know what this place is. What? This is the Lake of Cognition in Avernus. According to Eliana's final message, this is where the memories, emotions, and personality constructs of all people who got turned into Naitos are stored. Why is this place connected to the bottom of the summer garden? That is kind of a fun twist. Right, this is why I dreaded coming back to this. If I remember correctly, there's a trick to this, and you can do it really easily once you figure it out. Basically, it just comes down to what way do you walk. You gotta choose the right path. Shit. Maybe though, this might be something. Might not be something, but it might be something. Alright, here goes nothing. And this game is made by Hitler. Hitler actually was the main developer of this game. Did you know that? This shit sucks. This game was like developed in a biolab by Chairman Mao to like punish anti-CCP dissenters. This is a torture weapon right here. Thank you. Thank you for teleporting me back one spot. You're so fucking epic. I wonder if I'll end up in the same place I've been. What happens if I go down, huh? Oh, well, I'll just go fuck myself then. Here we go. This one's the one. Nope. You motherfucker. You motherfucker. Trace this back. I need to get right here. But allegedly, there is a teleporter that will lead you there. It's probably one of these then, huh? Not that one, though. Please, just please. Please. Thank you. Oh my, and I have just enough ammo, too. Could you imagine? Oh, that would be terrible. That would be the worst thing ever. You get all the way there, you don't have enough ammo to clear the last enemy. A? Man, fuck you. I wonder if the answer is going to be C, because it's been C every time. If hell were now called heaven, how would the departed souls tell it and the real heaven apart? Well, one fucking sucks, and one is a pretty nice place. Did, like, r/atheism come up with these questions? I miss you. I miss the Elmo. I want to go home. Finally understand everything. I met my past and future self. I don't want to become those versions of me. I want to be Irma. I want to be my true self. It took me so long to finally find a place where I belong. I don't want to lose it just like that. The Lake of Cognition. Located in Utah. What the hell are they? What the hell is the Lake of Cognition? Just this facial expression, like, bruh. This is the most, this is the most bruh moment face. It's like a look of superiority right there. Clearly, you do not own an air fryer. In Avernus, those people were all used as materials for experiments. They're trapped here, unable to leave. Countless isomers are drifting around aimlessly, searching for anyone who can lead them out of this purgatory. The restrictions are no longer in effect. You can contact other dolls. Oh yeah, call them up. Hey, you got a boat or something? Bro, come pick us up. We're in the Lake of Cognition. It's like a 2-hour drive. Mirabelle, get your ass out here. I'm here. Irma, where are you? Are you safe? About that. Yeah, everything's fine, Chief. Don't worry about it. I'm afraid only Dandelion can help you, but I still haven't been able to learn much about the commander's disappearance. I just knew I couldn't count on you. The family's fighting again. Focus, 520. You need to find the mouth of the fountain. Only then will you be able to make it back here. 520, dropping the act finally. It wasn't an act, I just wanted to piss you off. I knew it. Changed my user ID this instant. Can't do it, you're too far away. Now stop wasting time. The mouth of the fountain should be at the very bottom of the Lake of Cognition. The very bottom? Yeah, just swim, lol. Get a snorkel going. I need you to concentrate, observe the pattern of the fluctuation, and follow the sound of the water. Find the sound of the water that only you can hear. Irma, we will be reaching Frankfurt very soon. Hang in there, I'm coming for you. Hearing the sob in Irma's voice, Reinette turns to look at her in surprise. Irma? Oh. Irma can no longer hold back her tears, they come streaming down her face. I used to think that nothing could be worse than drifting around all by myself. I was wrong. The worst thing is having nobody answer my calls. As long as someone is listening on the other side, things don't feel so bad. Yeah. There will always be someone on this channel. Let's go. True to Mirabelle's warning, they start hearing the cries of countless Nidos. Why is the sky so dark? It's so cold, I'm hurting all over. There's still some warmth in the pipe. It's mine. The girls from the same batch who look completely identical will lunge at the power line and feed off the last remaining warmth greedily. Get your filthy hands off of it. There's barely enough for me. You can all die. Jesus Christ. A black-clad girl who is clearly stronger jams her hand right into her fellow Nido's chest and tears out her heart. No, somebody save me. Another even more agile black-clad girl slices off this Nido's head with her claws. Corpses of the black-clad girls pile up endlessly at the power port, and a pool of blood seeps rapidly across the floor. Big sister, have I been chosen? Don't open your eyes. I will obey Father's every command. Don't ask any questions. What did I just walk into? It felt soft. Just a rag doll. Now be quiet. Don't listen, Irma. Only then does Irma realize her hands are shaking. She can feel a chill all over her body. She can't stop shivering. We're almost there. It'll all be over soon. Okay. The resentful cries envelop them like a thick and sticky miasma, coiling around them, not letting go. In this endless sea of hatred, they finally glimpse a figure in purple. You have finally come. You're the Nido locked within Avernus, the gatekeeper of hell, Sana. You're finally here. I left a postcard for you in the mail. You didn't even ring the doorbell or anything. I called pizza over, but you were late. It's all gone cold now. Are you talking to me? Yes, I have waited for you for so long, Lunasia. Nope, I don't think that's right, actually. You've come to save us, haven't you? I don't know what you mean. She holds up a daisy. The one who gave me this flower once told me we would meet again in a safe place far, far away. Under Lunasia's guidance, we would have true salvation. What is she talking about? Lunasia. I have come across this name multiple times in Griffin's database. If I remember correctly, she was headed to the same destination as the mastermind of Sangva's Ferry. But she was led to our summer garden. They are not like us. They are monsters that demons created out of human corpses. They cannot produce anything other than a poor imitation of God's creation. You are referring to the relics. Dr. Hume was exposed to a large dose of radiation in his youth. The catastrophe gave the doctor a glimpse of GRCH-38, where the beam originated from. At this point, humans have succeeded in creating dolls, Sangva's Ferry units, Nidos, and more. All designers involved in the creation of the mastermind have more or less been influenced by the human intelligence research. That still doesn't explain how our base layer is connected to this place. You can think of that as an energy field. As long as it's based on this framework, no matter how the design is iterated or modified, it will eventually flow back here like rivers flowing into the ocean. So this common paradise, this collective existence in the future, they all refer to the same thing. A certain space that will be reached, a space which Dr. Hume named GRCH-38. Irma, why aren't you saying anything? What you're saying is going way over my head. On a more important note, Irma turns to Sana. I'm sorry, I'm not this Lunasia that you're waiting for. Then why would you be here? Came from another place. Then you are Lunasia. Okay, how about you tell me what you know about this Lunasia? She's the reason I'm waiting here. We are all rejects in the making of Lunasia. But if someone ever succeeds, she will come and deliver us from this purgatory. We will no longer have to serve or obey anymore. She will guide us. She will guide all of us to our heaven. So you will save us, won't you? I'm sorry, I'm not really your saver. Nah, bro. Irma, why waste your breath explaining this to her? I just think she and I are quite alike. You look totally different. That's not what she said. We both feel left behind on our own. Irma walks up to Santa closely enough to see the fragile Marguerite Daisy in her hands clearly. You could stop waiting for this, Lunasia. You can just leave and live your life however you want. Live my life however I want. What life would that be? You don't know what kind of life you want? I don't understand what it means to want. To want something is... For example, when I'm in a bad mood, I want to destroy the world. That's not a good... No, stop. When I'm in a good mood, I want to kiss the world. That's a better example. I don't get it. She's not like us, Irma. We're too civilized and intelligent, and we own air fryers, unlike these plebeians. I finally found you. Who? I heard a bell chiming. Santa, is that you? Back from Hume's office? Finally come to deliver presents? At that moment, she can neither think nor protest as she is dragged helplessly into an unknown space. Oh, that's... Ugh, why did it just flash red? What do you want with me? I was busy chatting with a new friend. Trying to forget everything about your past and start a new life again? Yes, that's my prerogative, no? Then why did you destroy all the anchor points? You didn't touch this one. Are you so determined not to access this anchor point? Since you clearly want me to, I'm not going to. But you are curious. You're dying to know what's inside. Will I become one with you and stop being Irma when I access this anchor point? Nope. Then what's inside? The answer that explains why you keep losing your memories, and also why the ability to forget is a gift. So why are you taking away this gift? Because I'm in pain. It's called Tylenol, buddy. Ever heard of it? It's called Advil. Simple as. I'm in so much pain. It's called the ER, buddy. You've forgotten a great deal. I remember everything. Humans have the tendency to embellish their memories, the people around them, and themselves. Over time, they become deluded by their own embellished version of things. They start believing lies. They start deceiving others. That's all it is. Lies. Does this have to do with your pain? My pain stems from the fact that I remember all the truths, the ugly truths. If I became human, I would have the ability to embellish these memories until I believed them myself. Yes, he was a cruel man. So the real Hume was different from the one in my memory. Absolutely. He was so cruel he never cared if his fellow humans lived or died. Compared to him, we are much kinder, more compassionate, and more gracious. Sadly, he did not meet the criteria for resurrection. Otherwise, I would have loved to experiment on him to learn the price of everlasting life, of immortality. You hate the Doctor? Yes, I hate him for choosing such an end for himself. But what about our end? When will we get to meet our end? What do you want? I want eternal death. I don't want to become a filthy human. We have had this conversation many times before. What did I choose to do each time? You always chose to shoot yourself and put my existence out of your mind. You are a kind-hearted doll to everyone, yet you reserve your cruelty just for me. It's because you're an asshole. I'm sorry. I'm going to shoot myself again. You've apologized too many times. You don't have to apologize to me, Irma. Because I know and understand everything that you are. To be reminded that you have lost your memories again and again is extremely painful. But compared to what I've known, what you experience is almost a cheap kind of joy. All your troubles are rosy grapes, little spring showers in the sun. They may be troubles, but they are happy troubles. I know you, I envy you, I do not hate you, because I am you. Nobody loves you more than I do, because I am a selfish doll. I only love myself. I can only love myself. Irma lowers her eyes and blocks out her own exclusive comms channel. What happened to you? I'm okay. It's fine, I can breathe underwater. It's like Matrix. He's figured out the code. She doesn't need to swim under now. She can breathe underwater. She's changed the fabric of reality. What does Santa mean by salvation? A false promise. Lunasia has already appeared, not you, obviously. She can never reach this so-called heaven either, because she is also a reject. Then who can reach this heaven? Only the complete Lunasia, the false Nadia, and the future you. Follow the sound of the water and return to me. Take possession of your full authorizations, then destroy this passage. When a fountain loses its living portal, this passage will collapse completely, and all the souls within will receive true salvation. Or as you put it, eternal death. That's right, Irma. Santa, I am not Lunasia, but I will save you. Have I been waiting and yearning all this time for nothing but a joke? In fairy tales, the little girl also has her wish granted, and she gets to go home and live happily ever after. I will give you a happy ending. But this is not a fairy tale. No, you are a liar. Okay, oh my fucking god. Just whenever I have to scroll on a mission, it's not okay. This doesn't look... Okay, well, I was about to say this doesn't look half bad, then I saw that there were teleporters and locked doors everywhere. I used my main move, summon M1 Abrams. Another question. Alright, hit me. I'm ready. I've run out of questions. Well, what the fuck? I was so ready for this. You really just ruined my whole day. I reached the Lake of Cognition through the Summer Garden, which I once saw in Avernus. I met Santa again, that's right, the gatekeeper of hell. I know the one she is waiting for will never come, but I can save her, I can set her free. It's the first time I feel like I can do so much, I can help so many people. I'm not as useless as everybody thinks after all. That's why I've decided to see this through. Before I leave, I've handed over my inheritance to Dandelion, though only 2 fountains are left of it. One is Nadia's, the other is Lunasia's. I think they're adequate as the commander's bargaining chip. And finally, AR-18, Ludmilla, Paulina, Daria, whichever name you go by. Thank you. It's time for me to go to sleep. Good night. I must return to Her Majesty the King and complete our common mission together. And after that, there is no after. You'll be gone, won't you? The 2 dolls grip each other's hands. Reinette closes her eye to hold back tears. I didn't want any of this to happen. This isn't how I wanted to end, Irma. I know I could say some pretty mean things, but I really missed you and Mirabelle and every sister in the summer garden. I even missed Natalie and the doctor. When I was serving in the military, there wasn't a day where I didn't want to come back home. I finally got the chance to contact you. You have no idea how happy I was when I was finally given the permission to make contact with you. It was me that brought you here. I can't even begin to tell you how sorry I am. I'll let you in on a secret. I've recorded a few videos for AR-18. I want you to deliver them to her. I was totally gossiping about you in the recordings. I'm not doing this. You... Hush. Irma presses an index finger against her lips. Rainet suddenly finds that she is unable to speak or move. Oops. I just remembered how to use my authorization. Sorry, but you're not arguing with me this time. Yes, I'm back. I'm glad. But I'm sad. I'm sad. Well, shit. But I'm glad. Okay, you fuckers are doing this intentionally. I just thought that was an awkward moment or whatever. I'm opening this anchor point. It has been waiting for you for a long time. I witnessed the answer, Irma. I finally know what material is needed to reach GRCH38. What is the material? A human brain. I witnessed the creation in her lab with my own eyes. The dead human girl opened her eyes again. Isn't this discovery something to be celebrated? Why do you look so sad? I used the correct formula, but plugged in the wrong data, and was unable to derive the correct answer. Or perhaps I've been avoiding the answer this whole time. Still, this is enough for me. It marks the perfect end for the project. Irma, do you wish to become human? Huh? You are my own masterpiece. I am giving this choice as my final gift to you. Irma, you can choose to become human or stay as a doll forever. You will be given the complete key to GRCH38. Whether you lead humankind or dollkind to it is entirely up to you. Me? Yes. But I don't know anything. I'm completely clueless. What is this thing? What's it for? How should I use it? I haven't got the slightest clue. Is it really okay for me to have something so important? Irma, what are you worried about? I don't know. I just have a feeling I'm about to be given incredible power, but I don't have the knowledge or wisdom to wield such power. I'm scared that I'll make the wrong decision. Wrong? What is right for humans, what is wrong? And what is right or wrong for dolls? Father, do you have no emotions? For me, they are a distant memory. Insert, like, sad, fucking, like, emo shit. Very good. Now we'll play this game a different way. Now you will shoot me. Like, why, though? That's just fucked up. Bruh. Guilt, I guess. That's the only reason I can think of. No one should have their death taken away from them. I will give you your eternity. Mirabelle, once this decision is made, you will never be able to leave the summer garden. Your Majesty, I remain your loyal knight. Will you resent me for this? I would rather not guard the fountain on my own. Mirabelle, I won't leave you behind anymore. Make sure you keep your promise this time. Irma, why does it have to be this way? I love myself, I want to stay true to myself. I don't like humans, I don't want to be human. Do you have to go that far? It's the only way to completely shut down the passage to GRCH38. By doing this, neither Paradius nor Sangvis Fairy will be able to enter this space. I will seal it off permanently. Do you think I'm selfish? No, no matter what you do, you have my full support. Just like I promised. As I've just said, I am your Majesty's knight. I will always be by your side. I'm leaving the matter with Nadia and Lunasia to you, Rainet. I'll relay your message to AR-18 and the Griffin Commander. Mirabelle, what about you? Anything you'd like to say to me? Stop living your life for someone else's sake, dumbass. Would it kill you to call me sis even just once? I thought you hated being called sister. Please don't go out of character. Rainet never says what she means. She claims to hate Irma more than anyone else. Rainet always spurns tears. Yet right now, her tears won't stop falling. Rainet bears witness to the birth of an angel and her swan song. Irma is the sole player in this game, and she has chosen her favorite ending. When Irma can no longer hear, Rainet finally stops holding back her sobs and lets out a howl of heart-rending grief. From as far as she could remember, Irma has always had an extremely strong aversion to pain. She could never bear the thought of causing someone pain, yet here she is inflicting the most unimaginable suffering on herself. All of these pieces of cherished, nostalgic memories of the past become forever out of reach as the summer garden falls apart. In the center of the ruins, Irma quietly closes her eyes. A white bird flies above them in the sky as if carrying her soul away. On this day in October, Frankfurt welcomes its first snow of this winter. Aw. Like, it started off with the commander randomly being kidnapped. That hasn't changed. We don't know what the whole deal with that was. It was weird. And I imagine that was a continuation of a different event. It starts off in this one place with all these different characters, and it ends, like, it completely detracts from that. It's such a, like, removed part of the main story. It's kind of strange. You had the whole, like, once you got into the Summer Garden the first time, it was like a weird kind of plot. It's like they were entering a fantasy land, like Wizard of Oz type shit going on, which didn't really even happen. It was mostly just them walking around looking at memories until they randomly bump into the fucking sea of consciousness. The fucking sea of blood from Iron Lung just be chilling in the Summer Garden. I wanted to see more about, because it's alluded that Paradius and Hume sort of work together at the end there, and that's why Paradius has control of the Sea of Consciousness, as does Sangvis. Because he gave it out to all these, like, shitter organizations. Because he had a very loose, like, moral system. That makes sense. I just wish there was more Paradius, like, side to this and Sangvis. If you could explain more about, like, how exactly were they using it and such. If you could, like, get a flashback to a previous event that explains some of that shit. I feel like on its own, without it, like, it's missing some of the context to why this moment is so important. But it is a very good moment. It's just not built up to in a way that's entirely satisfying. I'm sorry. We still have a long way to go. As long as we keep our friends in our memories, they will never be far from us. They will walk with us until the very end. AR-18 makes no answer and simply dives right back into her pile of work. Summer Garden of Forking Paths and... What a strange event. I felt like, from my knowledge of the story, it kind of comes out of nowhere. Like, you just show up at this new place, and it's like, oh hey, we're all these people, and you're here now, but also it happens to be Paradius's main storage base for all of their, like, mines and shit. For all their, like, consciousness storage, and you can just, like, shut it off by sacrificing one person. Again, I have not played every event in GFL1, and my memory gets a little foggy. So this could have been, foreshadowed well, and I'm just missing it. But from my knowledge of the game, it really does kind of come out of nowhere. It's a bit strange like that. Yeah, great moment with Irma. I love the characters. I love the dialogue. Learning about Hume and his progress. I don't know. Like, it should have been better than what it was. It seems like a missed opportunity. It felt a little random. It felt a little all over the place. Also, there were no forking paths. I would like to say that. The title was a lie. Singularity had forking paths. If I'm remembering correctly what Singularity was. I was not thinking of Singularity, I was thinking of Continuum Turbulence. See all this shit? If I can scroll. See this shit? See this shit? Those are forking paths. The Garden of Forking Paths had no forking paths. I will be filing a complaint. Also, I don't want to keep harping on this event, but I think it was like, well, what is it? It's episode, what, 13.99? Look at how many campaigns there are for chapter 13. Dual randomness, mirror stage, point care occurrence, fixed point, longitudinal strain, the train event, eclipses and sorrows. I don't know, it feels like kind of a clusterfuck towards the end, and I feel like this is one of the reasons why. I had fun with this, but again, this is definitely not one of the better events in GFL1. I feel like the only reason anyone would consider it one of the better events is just because of the banter, and Irma's death at the end was pretty well done. In terms of the scene itself, not how it was set up. It was set up like really bad. They're running from something and they literally just stumble ass backwards into the sea of consciousness. It's like, yeah, okay, buddy. But yeah, see you tomorrow when the fucking next GFL2 event comes out, because I cannot escape.